Hello and welcome to HawkTalk TV. I'm Lindsey Fischer, and to break it down for you, HawkTalk TV show is where we talk QU coaches this semester. This show is going to include their current, previous, and future seasons. Today I have Ali Schwagmeyer-Belger, the women's basketball head coach, with me. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
We're going to talk about a little bit last week's games. The Lady Hawks picked up a big win Thursday against Lincoln, defeating them 75-54 in front of a home crowd. Coach, what do you think about your team at the end of conference play here and going into maybe the last couple games being big ones to decide if you make conference tournament?
Yeah, definitely. We're sitting at 7th right now, top 8 going to the GLVC tournament, so these last 4 games are huge for us. But again, at the end of the seasons like this, you got to take it one game at a time, one possession at a time. You can't overload it too much, and we just got to take it one day and one practice at a time.
Yeah. Now, Coach, early in the game, things looked pretty tight. I mean, the Hawks started off with just 3 from 9 from the field, and you guys tied 7-7 midway through the first quarter. After that slow start and the early tie, what adjustments did you do to help your team control the first quarter?
Defensively, we want our defense to produce our offense. I think we started getting a handle on defense at the end of that first quarter, which propelled us in offensive transition, which then allowed us to be able to play dominoes on the offensive end.
Yeah, and then Lincoln's turnovers seemed to shift the momentum quickly. Was that the point of emphasis, defensively coming into tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we always want our defensive end to produce our offensive end, and so we want to apply pressure. I think we were able to score 20-plus points off of their turnovers, and so that takes a little bit of pressure off of our half-court offense if we can create those turnovers and be able to convert off of them. So it definitely helped.
Mm-hmm. And then Haven Harden, she sparked offense with her own personal 6-0 run. Coming out of that timeout. Did that really ignite the team?
I think so. I think it took a little bit of pressure off of us and helped us just be able to settle in a little bit, take a deep breath, move the ball a little bit, and play as a team.
And then you guys also got to play a very good UMSL team, but unfortunately came up short, losing 73-53. Your team came out really strong though, with the early 10-5 lead, and knocked down to 2 quick three-pointers. What did you like about your team's energy coming out to start that game?
Yeah, coming out, it was nice. Obviously, it's nice to hit some shots. The lid kind of closed up on us the rest of the game, so that was a little bit difficult, but you got to be able to adjust in games like that.
Yeah. And then UMSL responded with a 13-0 run that shifted momentum. What changed during that stretch for you?
I think defensively, we weren't all the way locked in on the execution of our scout. We let a couple players do what they want to do initially. And then offensively, just not being able to get those stops. We weren't flowing as much. The ball wasn't moving as well. And so I think that was probably what closed that up a little bit for us. Yeah,
UMSL is also known for having league top defense, like GLVC's top defense, that held you to a 32% shooting. What made it so difficult to score against their defense?
Again, I think defensively we weren't really playing how we usually do. Last game we held them to 51 points. And so that definitely helps us when we're able to get it done on the defensive end. Like I said, it gets our offensive momentum. It gets us moving the ball a little bit more in advantage rather than having to set up against the half court. On Saturday, we were finding ourselves having to set up in the half court a lot more because we weren't getting those defensive stops that we wanted to. And I think that played an integral role in that.
All right. Coming up next for the women's basketball team, Maryville, they're going to go travel to Maryville away on February 19th and McKendree away February 21st. Make sure to root on your Lady Hawks as they're trying to clinch a spot in the conference tournament. That's all we have for you today from HawkTalk TV. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to check out more stories and highlights at QUmedia.net for QUTV social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram. Have a good day.